Hi, it's Mary. Welcome to the Paper Turtle. We have a haul video today. I have two haul videos waiting to be posted, and then this one, and I will be caught up. And since there's more time in between when I record my videos, that means that maybe I will be caught up and stay caught up. I don't know. I don't know why it takes me so long to post them. It just does. It's a thing. I don't know. Anyway, I went to... Most of my stuff, I think, is from estate sales. But I did go to a thrift store yesterday that I was very surprised. Somebody donated a whole bunch of stuff. I do not know by the time this video goes up. I'm sure the stuff won't still be there. But just in case, it's at the Sheriff's Youth Ranch's thrift store in Homosassa, and they had a ton of stamps. I think they might have been all Stampin' Up! Stamps. I'm not sure. I didn't buy any stamps because I don't need any stamps. And they had them in like shoe boxes, and you would buy the whole shoebox for $10. It was worth it for the stamps and the amount of stamps that were in there. But I don't need stamps, and I definitely don't need that many stamps. And they had, oh my gosh, maybe 6 shoe boxes full of stamps. It was crazy. But they also had ink. So I bought this. I don't think that I needed these. To be honest, I probably should have just left them. But it was $5 for 2, 3, 4, I think 6 stamp pads. So I'm going to see. I might be sharing some of these with my mother or somebody, because I probably have them. But let's see what we got here. Iced spruce. I don't think I have that one. Evergreen bow or bow, however you want to say it. I'm not sure if I have this one. Walnut stain I do have. Pine needles. I don't have pine needles. So we have barn door. I don't think I have that one. Fired brick. I might have that in the smaller size. Weathered wood I do have. That's a good one, actually. Festive berries. I don't think I have that. And worn lipstick. I might have that in the small size. But these are all, they're all different. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them for $5. That is like an awesome deal. So even though I didn't need them, I couldn't just leave them there. Would you be able to leave those there? Probably not. Also, at the same thrift store, this whole bag of envelopes. Now, nope, I don't need envelopes. I think they had 2 other sizes with different size envelopes in them. They were more regular size envelopes, so that's why I didn't get those. But these are little envelopes. And really the reason I got them was for these glassine ones, which I'm looking at now, and I see they're probably bags, which is okay too. Yeah, they're little glassine bags, and they have little holes in the top so you could put ribbon through there and tie them. Those are cute. I don't have any of those. And then these little, looks like there might be cards in there with them. I love the tiny little envelopes because you can put like on a page, you know. And these are craft, just little cards. Be good to decorate for a little journaling card. And then these are more cards. That's all right. I was hoping there were envelopes, but that's okay. I guess these are the envelopes that these cards fit in. Yeah. Same size. And then more little envelopes. So I bought them because I like the little tiny envelopes. And I thought that was a good deal. That was $3. Maybe a little bit high, but it's not bad. Let me just move those up there for a second. And then also they had some packs of paper. I only got one because I think the other colors weren't colors that I needed. These are neutral. And with the greens, I wanted the greens. I use those colors a lot because I do a lot of hiking pages. And I grabbed this just because it was cute. And it was 50 cents. It's Thumper. And I hope I can get the sticker off cleanly. So far, so good. There's nothing in it. I just thought the container was cute. And I'll put some little doodads or something in it. And it can sit here looking cute. I know, I don't need to be doing this on camera, but you know what? It's just all part of it. It's just all part of the process. Sit back and enjoy it. Oh, almost cleanly off. Getting quite good at taking price tags off of things. It's got a little bit of residue, but I'll clean that off. Isn't that cute? There's a bone inside. And I also picked up at the same thrift store these playing cards. They originally came from Ollie's, but they were $1, and they are Junior Ranger supersized cards. I love these because look at the suits are all nature. So there's leaves, there's berries. Oh, look at the king is an eagle. He's cool. There's acorns. And stones. I don't know what those are supposed to be. And this king is a moose, a ranger, a bear. These are so cute. Like I said, I do a lot of outdoors and hiking pages and stuff. So I just thought that these were super cute. Very different. I don't need cards. I certainly don't need children's cards, but here we are. All right, let me move these things and I'll start on the next batch here. Okay. This is something else. All right, these are from thrift stores. This can of leaves. They're like paper leaves. Aren't they pretty? They are. Oh, you didn't even see that, did you? They are from close to my heart. I like them. And I will definitely use those. And then I've picked these up before at the same thrift store. I don't know if they had more, if I just didn't see these before. But these are Creative Memories stickers. And this is Punch Bowl Dinnerware. Well, you can see what it is. Thanksgiving turkey, some Christmas stuff, and some dancing stuff. I don't know why, but anyway. Yeah, I bought those. And then these smaller ones that I believe are the same thing as what I bought before, but I like them, and there's a variety of things in here that I can use. If you can't tell what they are, they're stickers, by the way. You probably knew that, but oh, those are cute. I love the little cow. Do you remember back in the day, if you were a scrapbooker, there was the Creative Memories way. And like other scrapbookers didn't like it. There was like this war. And then the Creative Memories people were all about the Creative Memories stuff. It's pretty funny. I used both. I didn't care. I didn't do the Creative Memories way. I just used the Creative Memories stuff because some of it was good stuff. I picked up these. They're little Easter things. These are like trucks with bunnies and eggs and stuff in them. And then this one is gnomes. But I thought they would make really cute dangles. I didn't need this many of either one of these, but I couldn't, you know, open them up and just buy one or two. So that's what I have. I don't know where these originally came from. Made in China, of course, but probably a Temu thing or something. But it doesn't matter. I got them at the thrift store, and they're very cute. Then one day we stopped in at Ollie's, and you know, the word on the street or on the line was that Ollie's had a bunch of Joann's products there. I didn't really see too many, especially like scrapbooking stuff. There were some, they had a lot of cases of cake decorating stuff. So wasn't too much there. But what I did get, well, I got a cutting mat, which I didn't need, and it's really smaller than what I normally use. You know, just on my table as a craft mat to work on. But it's a cutting mat, so I figured I could just have it nearby, and if I wanted to use it to, you know, cut on, I could. Or as a spare or something. I don't know. It's it was $2.99. So it's a double-sided one. This one has white grid and this one has black grid. So for $2.99, I figured I bet I should get it just to have a spare cutting mat. Not like I don't have a couple spare cutting mats already. You know how it is. You know how we are. And then this is Jane Davenport. It's called journal tape, but it's like washi tape, but you can write on it or paint on it or whatever. So I thought that was really cute. There's like pencils and pens and blank ones, and then ones with, there's a letter and a palette and a book. I thought that was cute. I don't know how I'll use it, but I'll play with it. And then there were these felt markers. These are by American Crafts. It says it's fine tip for precision lines, and it's, you know, basic colors. So I'll see how those write, and because I use a lot of colored pens and markers and stuff for actual journaling, mostly on my scrapbook pages, but no, in my junk journal too. But like gel pens dry up really fast. They don't last long at all. Some other pens that I have found don't last very long. So I just keep buying them, keep replacing the ones that dry up, and yeah. I just like to have a good supply of different colors on hand. This was an estate sale find. Of course, I have to have buttons. I saw these in the pictures of the estate sale. They actually had 2 jars in the pictures, and there was only 1 left by the time I got there. But it was only $3. So $3 for this size jar of buttons is pretty good. And it looks like there might be some older buttons in there. So those are going to be fun to go through. Even if they're not older buttons, if they're interesting to use in junk journal, you know, I will take them. Okay, these were estate sale finds. Looks like there's a couple of different estate sales here. I'm gonna have to start putting these somewhere. This one is a sorry, you know how I am with the camera. I'm trying so hard to have it just perfect for you guys. The Flowers coloring book. I paid $1, and I love that they use painter's tape on these. And look at how pretty it is. It has both the sample, I guess, and the page to color. And it's all bound like a journal. For $1, I just had to get this one. It's so pretty. And I need to do more coloring, because I really do like to color. Look at the coloring and the shading in this. If you can pull that off, you're really good at coloring. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know how to do all the shading and stuff. But these pictures sure are pretty. And this one I bought it because I thought it was funny. 20th Century Foxes. Colorful fantasies with old school heartthrobs. I thought that was like super funny. George Clooney. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like George Clooney, but that's who it says it is. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Oh, Val Kilmer. Oh my goodness. They're so funny. These will be fun to color. There's another George Clooney. Antonio Banderas. Some of these people are, you know, they've aged. But it's okay. Isn't that funny? That's supposed to be Patrick Swayze. The artist isn't like the greatest, but it's funny. I think it's really funny. I had to buy that one. That was $1. Oh my goodness, look at, they have, I don't know if you can see this. It says also in the Crush and Color series. Jason Momoa, Keanu Reeves, and Idris Elba. You can get specific books for your specific crush. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. That definitely made me giggle. I bought this punch. I've been wanting this punch. It makes the hole reinforcers. I really hope it works. I did not test it. Oh, you can't see on the back. Wait. What does this punch? Yeah, okay, that's what it punches. It looks funny on the back because usually you can see where you're punching and it's like all solid. Did you even see any of that? I'm so sorry. Why? I have to pay attention. Okay, so yes, it does punch the little hole reinforcers. I'm glad for that because I've been wanting that for the longest time. And their punches are so expensive, even when you find them at the thrift store. But they only charged me $1 for that one. So, and then these, I really like the tins on these. And I wasn't sure what they were, but they're cards. Not like they don't open. They're just like, what do you call them? Not index cards, flashcards. And they have butterflies and a quote on the back. I love these. Wouldn't these be so nice to stick into a journal? Look at those. They're awesome. And they come in this cute little tin. And look how many are in here. Wait, are these envelopes? What are these? Or is it just a... No, it's a box to fill up the tin. Okay. But there's a lot in here. And I love the tin. So those were fun. And then this one, Heather Lee Chan's Library of Flowers. A box of art and quotes. So it's the same thing, but it's with flowers. I'm assuming Heather Lee Chan is the artist. And then on the back is quotes. Aren't those awesome? And again, I love the tin. Now, I notice these have a price tag on the back from TJ Maxx for $6.99. And I got them for $1. That's pretty cool. And then I bought this. I bought it because I bought it for the jar. It's Borden's with Elsie. Needs to be cleaned. It's pretty nasty. I do not know what this is inside the jar. And when I went to check out, the guy's looking at it. And he's like examining it. And I said, I don't know. I bought it for the jar. So, oh my gosh, I'm scared. It looks to me like a little bride and groom. And some, oh, gross cotton. Yes, that is what it is. Oh my goodness, these are old. They don't go together though. Huh? Oh my goodness. It smells like I don't know. They put something, there's something that they put in this cotton ball. All right. Unfortunately, I think these are going to have to get thrown away. Ooh. It's like almost like, not like formaldehyde, but something like that. I don't know. And that jar is going to have to soak for a long time. That's gross. Whew. I don't know what that was. Oh, that was nasty. All right, moving on. This was a thrift store. I'm going to just pull all this stuff out from this bag. Oh, got a surprise thing to go through here. Okay. These were from a thrift store. These are coloring books. There's 3 of them here. I must have been on a coloring book kick lately. But this one is Lost in the Forest. So it's all forest. Aren't those cute? These type of things are fun to put into a pocket in a journal. And then, you know, whoever's using the journal can color them if they want, or journal on the back or whatever. And this one is Wild Animals. Flamingos. An alligator. Very cool. Oh, looks like there's 2 of each design in there. Yeah, 12 designs, 24 sheets. So that's kind of cool. And this one is Enchanted Garden. Somebody wrote a password to something. I'm going to guess their internet. That one's cute. This one's got pages missing out of it, I can tell, but that's okay. Those were $2 each at the thrift store. Then this stuff I think came from estate sales. Now, this was this box. I think she charged me $1 for it. And there was something in here that I saw that I wanted, so I just said, oh, I'll just take the whole thing, but I don't know what it was. So let's just take a look at it. So we have a couple of note cards with pink envelopes. We have a Precious Moments, looks like a bookmark. Oh, that's cute. It's a little bookmark in a little get well card. That's cute. And a current card. That's a pretty card. Some shell cards. Those are interesting. Kind of fun if you're doing a beachy journal. Yeah, I like those. And the thing with getting something like this is there's a variety in here, and you're not overwhelmed with 24 cards. That I'll never use 24 cards, but 3 I can manage. Little Valentine's cards. Another Precious Moments bookmark. Somebody's into Precious Moments. I think maybe this might have been the estate sale that had a ton of Precious Moments figurines. I don't know. Some stickers from Current. An old envelope. Some old envelopes. They all have that yellowed vintagey feel to them, you know, that we try to get from dyeing. These are naturally dyed. Some seals for fold notes. Another bookmark card. That's cute. some floral cards. I have a whole container full of hundreds of floral cards. I bought one time at an estate sale, and I hardly ever use them. These are older ones, though. These are flat. The ones I have are shiny. A little handmade envelope. A little card there. Belle's envelopes. That's interesting. Huh. Wonder what those were for. Some coin envelopes. And some smaller coin envelopes. This is, I think, what I excuse me, what I saw that I wanted. They're book plates. A whole stack of them. Those are good. I think that's why I bought it. I'm going through here thinking, what was it that I saw that I wanted? But we have all these, I'm gonna throw that one away. All these envelopes. Some more bells. Oh, I bet they were for gift cards. That's what they were. And then this one. So, you know, I probably paid $1 for it, and there's a few things in here that I will use, and definitely the book plates was well worth paying $1 for that. I did get some playing cards, because what were they, a quarter? Yeah, they were a quarter. This one is still sealed in the package. Has a little bird on it, and this one has a deer. Nothing like super special, just regular cards, but that's good for a woodland journal or nature journal or something like that. I had to get this, a ruler, and it is an old McDonald's ruler. It is made in the USA, and it's McMetrics. So I am going to guess this is from the 70s when they were trying to get us to convert to the metric system. Very cool. Very vintage. I like it. That's going with my ruler collection. Oh, wax. For wax seals. They didn't have any seals or anything. Maybe somebody else had bought them already, but there's some wax. I need to play with my wax seals. I've got quite a few now. Different designs. Well, not quite a few, but a few different designs. And I've never like sat down and played with them. I need to do that. And we have some recipe cards. Well, that one's not going to be any good. I love this design. I'm going to guess it kind of looks like currant. A whole bunch of them. Let's see. Oh no, why did I buy that? Another jar of buttons. This one was $3. Not too bad. Looks like there's older buttons in there, definitely. Some more cards. Ugh, gosh, why do I keep buying cards? It's an addiction, I swear. I just don't know. These are beachy themes. There's a lighthouse and the beach. I don't know. Why did I buy this? I do not need more ledger. Oh, that's why. Look at the colors. Oh my goodness. That's so pretty. That's why I bought it. Because I don't need ledger paper. But look at that. That's pretty paper. It's like turquoise. Okay. It makes sense now. Oh boy. More stuff than I thought that I had in here. That's it though. This is the last of it. Okay. This estate sale was really, they had a lot of stuff at this estate sale. They had these work basket and pack-a-funds. I think they were like 4 for a quarter or something like that. I could have gone crazy buying these, but I was like, no, Mary, you don't need them all. What are you going to do with them? Seriously. So this one is from June 1957, a work basket. And, you know, we know what we do with these. This one I may go through and take the ads out. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. And then this one is from 1972, so is more recent, almost 20 years more. So there's some, there's one of those melted plastic things. Those are big now if you can find them. People pay money for those. So yeah, there's, you know, it's a work basket. So it's got the work basket type of stuff in there. Really fun. This one is from 1972. Oh, you can get Valentines. 50 Valentines for 25 cents. That's cool. I have to put that in my Valentine's journal. Oh, bonus. I have a whole bunch of these. And then the pack-a-funds. This one was June, July 1974. I really like the pack-a-funds because my mother used to get them when she was a Cub Scout leader or a Girl Scout leader, one of them. And this one's from 1970, 1977, 1964. So this one's a little earlier. Blue and gold centerpieces. Oh my goodness, I remember those blue and gold banquets. I was not a Cub Scout. I had 2 older brothers who were Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, and both my parents were. My mother was a den mother. My father was a troop leader. They were all into it. In March 1967. So, you know, some of these crafts that I see in these books, I did these when I was a kid. I don't think that kids do this kind of stuff anymore. It was so cool, though. Cub Scout pictures. So those were fun, very cheap. They had so many of them. I could have gotten so many more, but really I'm trying to limit myself. That's it. That's all I need. I'll never use them. They also had patterns, so I had to grab the Raggedy Ann ones. This one's 1974. This one's 1970. Very cool. They're used, so I'm going to guess that somebody made the dolls. I picked this up just because I thought that was really pretty, very well done, and that's going on the cover of a journal. It's nice. I like it. They had another one that was some kind of a different scene, but it wasn't completed, and I just was like, no, I'll just grab this one. I thought it was pretty. This was from a thrift store. Some stickers. I don't know why. Some cards. This was Crazy Eights, and for 25 cents. I'm not really sure why I picked these up. It's all sealed though. I don't see a date on it. There's a barcode though. Pretty clean barcode. That's weird. I don't know. This pack of cards I picked up. It's Juicy Juice. I just thought they were a little bit different. They're little cards. They have Juicy Juice on them. They're not any different. They're just regular cards. I don't know why I picked these up. Because it says Juicy Juice? I don't know. I must have been one of those days where I just wanted to buy something. But they're little cards, so they're cute. Yeah. Scotland's Heritage. I picked these up because I thought there may be something in here that I can put in my Outlander journal. These are, they're not playing cards. They're like little postcards, and it has information on the back about what it is. Balmoral Castle, and it tells all about it. So some of these, there may be scenes in here. I believe this one maybe was used. I'm not sure. But some of these scenes were probably used in Outlander. I think that one was. Well, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I thought that I could go through. I definitely can use some of these in my Outlander journal. Very cool. And those were only 25 cents. And I think that's about it. One more thing. Last but not least, another ruler. This is Citrus County Sheriff's Office from where I live, but it's Sheriff Dawsey, which is like 10, 15, 20 years ago. I don't know. Several sheriffs ago anyway. So I just picked it up just to have it and add to my collection. And yeah, that's it today. Thank you so very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like, and do leave me comments. I do read them. I do like hearing them, and I like the connection. So yeah, that's a kind of an important thing to me, that I like that. Even if I don't say anything back, I still like to hear your comments. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.